Okay. Alright. Okay, so I'm recording this video to go through worksheet number 5. Okay, but before that, actually you can update your content page. Okay, so far, so today you should be looking at worksheet 5 and 6. Okay, for corrections. Then once you're done with the corrections for worksheet 5 and 6, Miss Renee will give out worksheet 7 for you to work on. Right, so worksheet 7 is actually your activity book, page 131 to 135. Okay, activity book, page 131 to 135. Okay, so today's date is the 15th of May 23. I believe it's the second last lesson for this term. Yeah. Alright. Okay. Right. For those who have time, then we will give out worksheet 8. Okay, but today at least finish corrections for worksheet 5 and 6. Then submit this. Okay, after you are done. Okay. Alright. Okay. So shall get started with going through worksheet 5. This is your activity book, page 119 to 120. Okay, let's have a look at this. So basically you have this question: in a natural undisturbed environment, a balance tends to exist between predators and the prey. So figure 12.6 shows a single predator-prey relationship in a food chain and how the number of predators and prey changes. So complete the figure by providing an explanation for each change in the number of predators and prey. Alright. Okay, so we're given a few scenarios. Okay, what happens if the number of prey increases? Okay, so normally when the prey increase, okay, the predator will actually have more food okay, so it will increase as well. Okay, so with more prey, predator have more food, and then this number of predators will increase accordingly. Right. Okay, then what happens if your predator drops? Okay, is this when your predator drops? Okay, normally that will result in an increase in the number of prey. Okay, with fewer predators, fewer prey will be eaten. Okay, so the number of the prey will increase. Okay, so what happens now then if the prey actually decreases? Okay, that would normally also result in the number of predator dropping because there's less food now. See, predator have less food, so the number of predators actually decrease as well. Okay, this one I think is quite straightforward. Most of you are actually able to get this. Okay, you can pause the video and jot down whatever you need to jot down. So generally, we do a 3-step process to discuss in terms of food okay, like for example, less prey means less food, then the number of predators will drop. Okay, less predator means less prey being eaten. Less prey being eaten, so the number of prey actually increase. Okay. Sorry. Okay, increase the prey, the food for the predator will also increase, so predator increase. Alright. Okay, then let's look at the following parts. Okay, so state the physical factors of an environment that will affect the numbers of prey. Okay, this one we got a lot. Okay, we have light, we have water, oxygen, temperature, salinity, which is affected to salt, pH, minerals. Okay, basically all the abiotic factors that we are looking at. Okay, and then this one I think not much issue, part B. Okay, then we look at part C. Using one example, explain how a physical factor can affect the number of prey and predator. Okay, maybe let's, for example, we use water. Okay, so usually lower availability of water may result in more animals gathering around lakes as well as ponds. Okay, making it easier for the predator to hunt. Okay, So in the short run, okay, this reduces the number of prey, okay, and increase the number of predators, okay. Or what happens if there's lower availability of light is the next factor we're going to look at, okay. So this will reduce the growth of the producers, okay. Producers are usually the start of your food chain, okay, normally the plants lah, alright. That the herbivores, okay, feed on the primary consumers, alright. Herbivores are usually the primary consumers, so it's usually the primary consumer, okay. So this reduces the number of prey for the predators. Okay. Then next thing we have the relationship type of interaction. Okay, you are supposed to put down whether it's parasitism or mutualism. Okay, so you can look at your summary notes for some examples on what's your parasitism, what's your mutualism. Okay, so I think on the fourth page of your A3 size summary notes you get this. So mutualism is whereby two or more organisms benefit lah. They support each other. Alright, for example, in your mastery check, I think you see the ox pecker, which is a bird, and then the impalas, okay, which looks like a goat like that lah. Alright, okay, example given here is flowers and bees okay. So the flowers helps to provide nectar, which is food for the bee, and then the bee helps to pollinate the flowers. That's mutualism. Okay, parasitism is where two organisms in which one the parasite benefits but the other doesn't. For example, like tapeworm. Okay, they attach themselves to the intestinal wall of animals. They absorb partially digested food. Okay, then the host is the one that is losing out lah. Alright. Okay. So tapeworms is the example given here. Attach themselves to the inner walls of intestines of even humans. They absorb nutrients from the host. Okay, so this is prevents the host from obtaining enough nutrients. So that's parasitism. Okay, so tapeworms benefit by obtaining nutrients from the host. Okay, so the host do not benefit, but in this case, hosts don't benefit lah. Tapeworms benefit by absorbing the nutrients. So instead, harm the host by weakening it. Okay, then the bees obtain nectar from the flowers. They move from flowers to help carry the pollens and pollinate the flowers. So this is mutualism. Bees get the nectar as a food. Then in turn, the bees helps to pollinate the flowers that allows the plant to reproduce. So both flowers and the bees benefit in this case. Okay, next is alphites. Alphites are insects that suck the sap from the host plants. Okay, looks very it looks like white color like that lah. Okay, you can have a look. Maybe you can like Google alphites. Okay. Anyway, before that, this is the red-billed oxpecker and impala. Alright. Okay, so next thing we can look at is basically your alphites. Okay, alphites looks like this lah. Okay, once they are on the plants, it's actually quite troublesome to get rid of them. Yeah. Okay, something that farmers do not want. Okay, so alphites in this case, they benefit by sucking the nutrient. but host plants lose out the nutrients required for growth and reproduction. All right. Okay, so then yeah, that's it for this worksheet.